Your stomach is growling. You can smell delicious food. You walk into a restaurant, sit down, and look at the menu. Everything looks amazing. But then, the waiter comes to your table and smiles.
And then your heart starts beating fast. Your mouth goes dry. You forget every English word you ever learned. Food, please?
Ha ha. Yes. That moment when you point at the menu because you're too nervous to say the words out loud. We've all been there.
Oh, absolutely. I remember one time I wanted to order spaghetti, but I was so nervous that I said spaghetti in the strangest way. The waiter looked so confused.
Ha ha. Poor Liam. But honestly, ordering food at a restaurant is one of the most common and useful English skills. And today, we're going to make it easy and fun.
Yes, welcome back to Daily English Listening, the podcast that helps you speak English with confidence in real-life situations. I'm your host, Liam.
And I'm Emma. Hello, everyone. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Emma, I have to ask, why is ordering food so scary for English learners? It seems so simple, right?
It seems simple, but there are so many things happening at once. The waiter asks questions. You have to make choices. There's a lot of pressure.
And people are waiting behind you. That makes it even worse.
Yes. But don't worry. Today, we're going to learn step by step. By the end of this episode, you will feel confident ordering any meal in English.
From a burger to a fancy steak, from coffee to dessert, you'll know exactly what to say.
Before we start, we have a small favor to ask our amazing listeners.
Yes. If you're enjoying this podcast, please hit that subscribe button for Daily English Listening.
And give this episode a thumbs up. It helps us reach more hungry learners. I mean, wonderful learners like you.
And share this with a friend who loves to eat out. You can practice together.
Perfect. Okay, Liam, let's start at the very beginning. You walk into a restaurant. What's the first thing that happens?
Usually someone asks, how many people? Or table for how many?
Exactly. So you need to answer with a number. Table for one, please. Or table for two, please.
Let's practice that. Repeat after me. Table for one, please.
Table for two, please.
Table for four, please.
Great. Sometimes they also ask, do you have a reservation? That means, did you call ahead to book a table?
If you have a reservation, you say yes under the name Liam. If you don't, you say, no, I don't have a reservation.
Repeat after me. Yes, I have a reservation.
No, I don't have a reservation.
Perfect. Now they lead you to your table. They give you menus. Then they say, your server will be right with you.
And then you look at the menu. And that's when the real adventure begins.
Yes. The menu can be very confusing. So many words. Grilled, fried, baked, steamed. What does it all mean?
Don't worry, we'll teach you the most common words. But first, let's talk about what happens when the waiter comes.
The waiter will usually say, hi, I'm Name. I'll be your server today. Can I start you off with something to drink?
That's a long sentence, but you don't need to say a long sentence back. Just say what you want.
I'd like a glass of water, please. Or, can I have a Coke, please?
Repeat after me. I'd like a glass of water, please.
Can I have a Coke, please?
I'll have an orange juice.
Perfect. Now here's a special tip. In some restaurants, they might ask, still or sparkling, for water.
Still water is normal water. Sparkling water has bubbles like soda.
So you can say, still water, please. Or, sparkling water, please.
Repeat, still water, please.
Sparkling water, please.
Great. Now, after drinks, the waiter will ask about food. They might say, are you ready to order? Or, what would you like to eat?
If you're not ready, that's okay. You can say, I need a few more minutes, please.
Repeat, I need a few more minutes, please.
Or, can you give us a moment, please?
Repeat, can you give us a moment, please?
That's very polite. The waiter will come back.
Now let's learn how to order food. The simplest way is, I'll have the name of dish, please.
For example, I'll have the cheeseburger, please. Or, I'll have the grilled chicken salad, please.
Repeat, I'll have the cheeseburger, please.
I'll have the grilled chicken salad, please.
You can also say, I'd like the pasta, please.
Repeat, I'd like the pasta, please.
Sometimes the waiter will ask follow-up questions, like, how would you like your steak cooked?
That's a common one for meat dishes. You can say rare, medium, or well done.
Rare means pink inside, very soft. Well done means cooked all the way, no pink. Medium is in the middle.
Repeat, rare, please.
Medium, please.
Well done, please.
Another common question is about side dishes. What would you like as a side? Fries, salad, or vegetables?
So you can say fries, please. Or, I'll have the salad.
Repeat, fries, please.
I'll have the salad.
What about if you don't want something? For example, you don't want onions on your burger.
You can say no onions, please. Or, hold the onions, please.
Repeat, no onions, please.
Hold the pickles, please.
Hold the means don't include that ingredient.
Very useful. Now let's talk about problems. What if you want to change something, or you have an allergy?
You can say, I'm allergic to peanuts. Does this dish have peanuts?
Repeat, I'm allergic to peanuts.
Or, can I get this without cheese?
Repeat, can I get this without cheese?
Great. Now, after you eat, the waiter will come back and ask, how is everything?
This is when you can say if you like the food or not. Usually you say something positive.
It's delicious, thank you. Or everything is great.
Repeat, it's delicious, thank you.
Everything is great.
If something is wrong, you can politely say, actually, my food is a little cold. Could you heat it up, please?
Repeat. Actually, my food is a little cold.
That's polite and clear.
Now, at the end of the meal, the waiter will ask, would you like dessert?
If you want dessert, you can say, yes, I'll have the chocolate cake, please.
Repeat. I'll have the chocolate cake, please.
If you're full, you can say, no thank you, just the check, please.
Repeat. Just the check, please.
Check is American English. In British English, they say bill.
So you can also say, can we have the bill, please?
Repeat, can we have the bill, please?
Perfect. Now let me tell you a mini story. This is about my friend Amina.
Oh, I love Amina stories. Tell us.
So Amina moved to London last year. Her English was good, but she was terrified of ordering food at restaurants.
What happened?
She would only go to fast food places where she could point at pictures. For 3 months, she never sat down at a real restaurant.
Oh, that makes me sad. Good food is such a joy.
I know. So one day I took her to a nice Italian restaurant. I told her, I'll order for both of us, but you have to watch and listen.
That's a great idea.
So I ordered. I said, I'll have the spaghetti carbonara, and she'll have the margarita pizza. Could we have some bread on the side?
And what did Amina do?
She watched carefully. She saw that the waiter was friendly and didn't bite.
Ha ha ha. Waiters usually don't bite.
Right. Then the next week, she went to the same restaurant by herself. She was nervous, but she remembered the phrases.
And?
She ordered a pizza and a salad. She said, I'll have the margarita pizza and a side salad, please. The waiter smiled and said, great choice.
That's wonderful.
And now Amina loves going to restaurants. She even orders for her friends sometimes. She said, I was so scared of looking stupid, but nobody cares. They just want to give you food.
That's the truth. Restaurant workers want you to enjoy your meal. They're not judging your English.
So listeners, remember Amina, the first time is scary, the second time is easier, the third time, it's fun.
Now, let's put everything together in a full restaurant conversation.
Great idea. I'll be the waiter, and you be the customer, Emma.
Okay, let's go.
Good evening. Welcome to our restaurant. Table for one?
Yes, table for one, please.
Right this way. Here's your menu. Your server will be with you in a moment.
Thank you.
Hi there. I'm Liam. I'll be your server today. Can I start you off with a drink?
Yes, I'd like a glass of still water, please.
Of course. Are you ready to order, or do you need a few more minutes?
I'm ready. I'll have the grilled salmon, please.
Excellent choice. Would you like that with rice or vegetables?
Rice, please.
And would you like anything to drink besides water?
No, thank you. Just water is fine.
Perfect. I'll put your order in right away
Thank you.
after the meal. How is everything?
It's delicious. Thank you.
Wonderful. Would you like dessert?
No, thank you. I'm full. Just the check, please.
Of course. I'll be right back with that.
Thank you so much.
Perfect. That was smooth and natural.
Did you hear all the phrases? Table for one. I'd like still water. I'll have the grilled salmon. Just the check, please.
Beautiful. Now here's a try this at home challenge for our listeners.
Yes. This week, we want you to practice ordering food in English.
First, look at a menu from a restaurant online. Choose 3 dishes you like.
Then, practice saying, I'll have the dish name, please. Say it out loud 10 times.
Next, practice answering questions. Would you like a side salad? Say, yes, please, or no, thank you.
Then, practice asking for the bill. Can I have the check, please?
Finally, if you can, go to a restaurant or a coffee shop and order in English. Start with something easy, like a coffee or a sandwich.
Remember, Amina, the first time is scary, but it gets easier every time.
And don't worry about mistakes. The waiter wants to help you.
Now, let's review all the key phrases from today.
Ready, Emma?
When you arrive, table for two, please. Do you have a reservation?
Ordering drinks. I'd like a glass of water. Can I have a Coke?
Asking for time. I need a few more minutes. Can you give us a moment?
Ordering food. I'll have the chicken, please. I'd like the pasta.
Special requests. No onions, please. I'm allergic to peanuts.
Side dishes. Fries, please. I'll have the salad.
During the meal, it's delicious, thank you. Everything is great.
Dessert and bill. I'll have the chocolate cake. Just the check, please. Can we have the bill?
Fantastic. With these phrases, you can order anything.
Now, before we go, we have a question for you.
In the comments below, tell us, what is your favorite dish to order at a restaurant?
You can write, my favorite dish is blank. I like it because blank.
We would love to read your answers. Maybe we'll get hungry just reading them.
Ha ha. I'm already hungry.
And don't forget to subscribe to Daily English Listening for more practical episodes.
Hit that like button if you're ready to order food in English.
Share this episode with a friend who loves eating out.
Thank you so much for listening today. You're amazing.
Keep practicing, keep eating delicious food, and remember, every meal is a chance to practice English.
You've got this. We believe in you.
Bon appétit, everyone.
That's French. In English, we say, enjoy your meal.
Bye for now.
See you next time.